Hey, I'm Janet Fox. I'm the author of a bunch of books for young readers. Um, Maybe the one that you know is this one, The Charmed Children of Rookskill Castle. And a question that I get asked a lot is where I get my ideas from. Well, there's actually a fun story behind the idea for this book because a friend of mine, posted this image. I'm going to hold it really close so you can see it on the internet, and it's an image of something I had never heard of or seen before, but it really looked interesting to me. So I took the image and put it on my computer desktop. And the more I looked at it, the stranger it seemed, because it has all these charms on it, and some of them are kind of weird. There's a slimy eel on it, and there are normal things like an anchor and a cat, but there's also the number 13, and what's this boot doing here? And this boy who seems to have a hunchback, and the number 13, which some of us associate with being an unlucky number. So I put this image on my desktop, and about a day later, my agent asked me if I had any stories having to do with jewelry. Well, I had looked up what this is, and it's called a chatelaine. And a chatelaine was something that started as the keys to the chateau, and the keys were worn, they didn't have pockets, so they were worn attached to the keeper's belt and hung down. And as time went on, the chatelaine became not keys, but actually like a charm bracelet that was worn at the waist. And lots of women picked this up as a thing to wear. And so this chatelaine charm bracelet became very popular. And this was a chatelaine with charms from 17th century Germany. But I thought, this has a story behind it because it's so odd and there's so many odd charms on it. And the idea popped into my head to make a story about it. And there's my agent asking me for a story about jewelry. And that's how The Charmed Children of Rookskill Castle came into my head. Now my next book, which is a companion novel to this one, and is called The Artifact Hunters, is all about children who go back to Rookskill Castle, or are back at Rookskill Castle, and they're assigned to use their magical skills to help in World War II. And my main character is carrying what we could call an artifact that is very strange looking, and that I also found online and thought was so peculiar I had to find out more about it. And it is called a Death's Head Watch. And I'm just going to go get the book and show you a picture of it. I'll be right back.